The most vile, the most incompetent, the most explosive. That was a lot of words to describe why you should be subscribing to this channel. So guys, make sure you hit the ever-living crap out subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So, Mr. Mine. Yeah, how many of you guys are calling for the ban of it on this list as well? Oh, it's still a thing amongst the entire community at this point in time. And even though Mystic Mine has pretty much taken a back seat for this form, wait a minute. I've just been informed that it's been spotted in some side decks. Robbie, how could you be wrong? How could you lie to us like that? You said that Mystic Mine wasn't. Guys, why are we still complaining about Mystic Mine at this point in time? Some of you all didn't play during Chain Strike formats. Some of you don't understand what it's like to burn to death, not being able to play the game because Swift Scarecrows are stopping your battle phase. Your opponent just handed you a Lava Golem. You can't engage and play the game. But Mystic Mine, the floodgate machine out here, the thing that stops you from being able to play the game. Oh man, it is unfair. So, today we're going to talk about, yes, I know that Mystic Mine is a problem to some of you. Yes, I know that Mystic Mine is unfair and unhealthy for the game. I understand that. But, things like this are sometimes a necessary evil to the game. And as we head on into the next ban list here, you're still going to hear the giant crusades of people going, no, Mystic Mine's the problem. All right, no, not the impending Tri-Brigade Zoo, not Ava, not the annoyance the Guard Dragon is. You know, we always talk about everybody's got a ban list opinion like everybody's got an anus, and everybody continues to show me, you know, their anus on the internet. I don't like that very much, right? It's not too nice. It's not a very friendly thing to do. But one of the biggest things that I see the community continuously do, I swear to God, it's become a whole lot less of a problem at this point, though, because you see so many less people at this point in time complaining about this card, which is actually the interesting part. So, at this point in time, I think that the community's kind of started to finally realize, except for, you know, the occasional 8 to 10 ban list comments all in a row, from two people arguing why Mystic Mine is good for the game, why Mystic Mine's not good for the game. But here's the general consensus that I've come across for this card. Is it a necessary evil when, you know, your opponent makes negate 8 on the field? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I hate to be the guy to tell you that, all right? As a control player, it is absolutely annoying sitting here dealing with my opponent going, 20 minutes later. Like, look, man, I'm a simple set 4 normal summon kind of guy out here. And then you got other people out here that's like, oh man, it's cool that I can combo for 12 minutes on a thing. Now, Mystic Mine does give, you know, in the entire triangle Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, does give us that whole, you know, burn category up here. Because, you know, for the most part, man, that looks so bad. I love this. All right, so we got control and we have, yeah, combo here. But there's never been, like, up here in the top, burn has pretty much faded out. Ever since Chain Strike left, now that Mystic Mine's back, yes, God of Scold's Oracle and all that BS, alright, I understand that it's not fun to play against. Alright, it wasn't fun to play against when it was legal. Alright, the other iterations, burn is not a fun concept, alright? Y'all want to play burn, go play Magic the Gathering, alright? Like, go play your mono red thunder decks, strike your opponent for 5 on 1 mana. I get it, alright? I know it's not fair, but you have to look at the double functionality here for this card. Not only does this card's existence check, negate 85,000, the Trift board, this card gives you the chance to punish the players who want to play the styles of decks. And I always will read in my comment section going, well, Robbie, you shouldn't shame another player for wanting to play their style of deck. Yeah, you're right. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always been a triangle game. Alright, like, even if you all don't want to admit it, like, the triangle's always been there. It's just more recently that it's been control combo knocking each other back and forth for however long. So, letting the third back into the game is fine, alright? And on the comment of, well, Robbie, stop bashing people's deck choices, you know, I see so many people that are so for combo, like, Cool. All right, let us old school control players enjoy what we do best. Let us set 4. Let us anger you, man. Like, I'm the kind of guy that will main deck anti-spells in a pendulum format to be that guy. All right. Huh. Wait, what's that? You can't place pendulum scales? Oh, that'd be a real big shame that you couldn't play the game anytime soon. So that's kind of where your advantage comes in a conversation like that. Yes, that's what control does, all right? The only other real control variants we have right now are Eldritch floating around, and you see where we've kind of found ourselves at this juncture with that. So now I have to ask you guys this question. Mystic Mine, being that necessary evil, doesn't need to be at 3. And I think at this point in time, yes it does. Now, previously in the OCG had triple copies of this, and they were abusing the heck out of Mystic Mindburn in their format. Their format was one of the craziest formats they ever had. They even had players that were not wanting to go to locals because of the situation that was arising because of Mystic Mine. And that was an issue. That's why the OCG had to check it. Meanwhile, here in the TCG, you see things a little bit different here. You see that, yeah, we do see this in the burn variants. Yeah, does it make in Ruin Days? Yeah, sometimes. So I have a friend that loves to play Mystic Mine at 3 a.m. He's got the whole little Patrick, oh boy, it's 3 a.m. avatar. He rolls up just to anger people at 3 a.m. Is it a bad thing? Oh, it's absolutely hilarious. The amount of rage quits that I've seen from people getting, oh boy, it's Mystic Mind at 3 a.m. Oh yeah, it makes for the great memes, man. Like, it really, okay, so other times I've seen this card actually be good. Inside decks. So you remember the old Thunder Dragon days where, somebody would side this in and it would just beat the mirror match because the opponent didn't main deck an out to it. My argument for this card, much like a lot of the others, is since the format has shifted out of Spell and Trap, hey, you guys remember when we would see Cosmic Cyclones in the format, right? Oh my god, back row, what? Besides Harpy's Feather Dust. Yeah, you guys remember Harpy's Feather Dust, right? You guys remember those? Oh, I remember back row removal. Those were the days, man. But Mystic Mindburn is, obviously adapted Solemn Judgments, Dark Bribes, all these good cards out here to not have to deal with that. But at the end of the day here, when it's splashing a deck, that's when it's the most devastating, all right? I mean, I understand that you're not going to have Cosmic Cyclone in on, the Thunder Dragon Mirror, for example. Heck, what does you even have Tri-Brigade out here now citing this in some variants? Dinosaur was citing it too. You guys remember Dinosaur citing this card? Yeah, a small pea-sized brain dino player, Mystic Mining it up. Yeah, it's a real good time out here. I really hate that matchup so much. Oh yeah, Mystic Mine also makes Sky Striker viable. Wait a minute. Wait, what's that? Nobody's talking about Striker being viable because of this card. It's all because Mystic Burn is a deck. Yeah, it seems to be the general consensus right now. You have more viable decks in the format because this card simply exists. All right. So no, I don't think this card needs to be banned anytime soon. My general answer is still going to be the same as always. Just play around it, 5-head. There's just some matchups where you ought to lose to this card. I understand that. It's that way to a lot of things, alright? I don't hear people out here complaining about, anti-spell against, well, actually people did complain about anti-spell against pendulums back in the day. So yeah, people still lose to Dark Dragoon as well. People still complain about Dragoon, but is Dragoon doing anything right now? No, it's not. So, moral of the story here, I think the Mystic Mine isn't doing as much as it should be at this point in time to warrant a ban. I think as we are heading further into the game's design and balance, yes, it probably might become a problem later on. But for now, we've shifted more towards a heavier back row format. Tri-Brigade's packing in like 9-10 of them things. All right, Revolt's a good card, and honestly, it's just not as oppressive as it was. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Comes in cycles, Yu-Gi-Oh! Comes and goes. So what's not a problem today might be a problem tomorrow. But for today, I don't think the Mystic Mine is much of an issue whatsoever. So guys, please, leave a comment down below to me what you guys think. Smash the everything crap out of the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on in the day. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And dubbed singles. Check out imcogames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.